cybersecurity expert. Eddy, thank you so much for joining us. Tell me, from your point of view, forget about the politics of this, from the point of view of a cybersecurity expert, how believable is it that Jeff Bezos could have his phone hacked?
It is definitely possible. This is what we've seen already before. So we have seen some attacks to WhatsApp, and we have seen some vulnerabilities in WhatsApp. So it is definitely a possibility that he has been hacked. Yeah.
But he must have security operations in place, right? Presumably he has experts who have whatever equipment is required. You wave it over the phone and it picks up whether there is some kind of malware in a phone, or is such malware so perfectly created that actually it's not detectable?
Well, that's the problem. It's actually one of the most of the problems we see these days, and definitely for WhatsApp in this case. The problem is that there are some weaknesses in the system itself, and we call that vulnerabilities, some weak spots. And by misusing those weak spots, you can easily put malware on an Android phone or another phone, actually. And that's one of the things which has been misused, and also possibly in this case. We've seen these things in 2018. We've seen these things in 2019. WhatsApp itself resolved and patched the systems, so it isn't that easy anymore. But yes, it was possible, and it's maybe still possible because you have also companies who can actually create something like that, especially for this.
Well, in fact, the company that is alleged to have created this one, the malware has been called by The Guardian Pegasus. That's the Israeli group NOS. NOS has allegedly been giving out a lot of its malware to international governments who have been using it against individual citizens. What do you know about this company, NOS?
Well, NOS or NSO, depending on how you call it, is an Israeli company, and it is actually creating specific spyware to spy on governmental institutions, or eventually also specific other people which could be important to spy on. And there is a possibility indeed that the Pegasus software, it's actually some kind of malware, of course, it's spyware, which is actually being used in this case. Of course, it's still under investigation, so we still don't have a visual, clear identification of the real software or malware being used in this case, actually.
Yeah, and just for the benefit of our viewers, because Eddy, obviously I don't want to get you involved in the international politics of this, but NOS is the group that is also accused of providing the spyware that the Saudi government, it's claimed, used to spy on Jamal Khashoggi and his friends. This particular story dates from 5 months before Khashoggi was murdered in the Saudi consulate here in Istanbul. But how concerned are you, again, as a cybersecurity expert, that international governments are affecting the civil rights of their citizens by using this kind of technology?
Actually, I'm very worried about this situation, and this is actually also a very good case. Maybe one of the first real cases which is coming up, or real big cases which is coming up. And I'm actually really worried because of the future about this. It could hurt the privacy of the citizens. It could not only hurt the privacy, it could hurt much more. And also, by creating this kind of software or malware, actually, you also give the cyber criminals a bad idea, because they could also misuse this kind of software or malware. So in the future, actually, this is not a good evolution, and we hope at least that somebody can stop at least this, for instance, Israeli company, or at least do something about this case in special.
Eddy, thank you so much. Eddy Willems speaking to us from Brussels.